there, Janet E. Johnson here with Social Coffee Time. I was actually in another room on my Be Live because I'm doing a live tomorrow that's set up and I was in the wrong one. So sorry I started a couple of seconds late. Yeah, it gets confusing sometimes. I want to check and make sure that you guys can hear my sound. I always want to double check that. And then if you want to put in the comments below where you're from and what your business is, what you do for a living. Okay, and I see it. Just because I'm doing a live. There it is. Okay, perfect. So double check my sound and that's working fine. Awesome. Okay, so it's Thursday. This flew up on me fast. I don't know what happened to this week. I was thinking it was Wednesday, so kind of weird. But that's it happens day after day. Let's talk today about a few social media updates, but then I want to get into a little more detail on the consistency of being in front of your audience and the consistency of being in front of your audience that may not know you and may know you too. So let's get started with talking about, first off, hope you have your coffee because I got my coffee today. Starting a little bit later today because I don't know. So I still have my coffee. Oh, because of the cats, actually. I have 3 cats and 2 of them were annoying like children this morning. So it made me get up a little later. All right. So any of you have cats, put the word cat in the comments below so that I know. All right. And lastly, if you put the word coffee in, you will be able to be sent a message through Messenger about each upcoming broadcast. So put the word coffee in to do that. Put what you do. I have a lot of requests today. And then I'll mention this again in the future too. So let's just talk quick about the updates. Nothing really major other than, I mean, even that's not too major, but Instagram might launch a long form video hub on June 20th. So it says might launch. So I will put that in the comments. Let's see. I got to find this. And this basically is telling me that they are going to be doing a 1 hour. It sounds like they're going to be bringing videos up to 1 hour. And it will be a different hub than their normal hub. So that's on Instagram. That's first. And YouTube, they're talking about, has replaced Facebook as the most popular channel amongst teen customers. That was an article that came up today. And all I can say to that is, duh. I mean, YouTube has never replaced Facebook as the most popular channel. I mean, YouTube's been what my 13-year-old lives on. So that's like not news to me. YouTube is really where the teens love to hang out. They hang out there more than, or at least mine do. I know a lot of kids that do, more than Netflix or more than, they don't even turn on the cable TV is going to be what, once those kids get to our age, it's going to be out completely. So that was another stat that was interesting to me, but YouTube replaces Facebook as the most popular channel. So it's the #1 channel amongst teen customers. So if you have a business that needs to reach the teen audience, you want to think about that. You want to be using YouTube. And actually the YouTube in-stream ads are fantastic for advertising. So you need to be using that if you are trying to hit that teen crowd. All right, so that's my point there. Then, and I can put this also article, I will stick that in here too so that you have that too. Okay. And now, so we've talked about the YouTube and we've talked about the Instagram. So lastly, it looks like Facebook's going to clone yet another Snapchat feature. And this is the tall videos, the up and down videos. And basically what this says is Instagram's reportedly planning to launch a vertical video dedicated to long form video. Oh, so it's the same thing, actually. I guess I didn't read that before. So it sounds similar, but it's going to be vertical dedicated. So it's going to be dedicated to up and down versus that way, which isn't, vertical is not great on YouTube at this point. So that's what they're looking at doing. Nothing that exciting, nothing, that's going to be detrimental to your business by any means. We are doing a live, that's the live that I had been on. We are going to be doing a live call tomorrow at 9 a.m., same time, in our Business Growth Time group. And this is with my podcast partner, Terry Bean. And if you aren't part of that group, go ahead and join that group, and then you will be able to see where that live is. You can get the alert. And you can find that Business Growth Time group just by searching it. Or if you just go to the link, businessgrowthtime.xyz, you can also get there. And what we're going to be talking about is how to get more engagement on your posts and on your social media overall, just the overall engagement, and some tips for getting better engagement and more engagement, because that is going to help you in the long run be seen more by your potential clients and the clients that you have. So lastly, the thing I want to talk about is just kind of the consistency of being in front of your audience. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Okay, the consistency of being in front of your audience. Here's what I have consistently done with all my clients. We are always doing something to reach different audiences that in their niche. I personally had done a launch last week, or I believe that was 2 weeks ago. And today we start the first class. Basically, we are going to be 3 classes of video, teaching how to use video and how to use Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and YouTube ads. The YouTube in-streams that I was talking about will be taught in this class. It's not too late to join. It's called socialvideoroi.com if you want to look at that, and you can join us for those classes and be part of the community. What I want to talk about is, the reason I brought that up is that during this launch, I was in front of a ton of different audiences that I have built over time through my Facebook, through my social media, through Instagram. You can bring in Instagram engagers on your Facebook. You can bring in your email list into your Facebook. You can re-engage your Facebook fans through your social media. You can do all this through Ads Manager. So if people have been to your website, you can re-engage them. The thing that you need to remember is you want to stay top of mind. It doesn't mean that because you put a post up and maybe you boosted it towards the audience that you want to, like a potential audience. Let's say you are a dog walker, threw that out, and you want to reach an audience of women who ages 25 to 45 who have a dog, something like that. So you are always going and boosting a post to that audience. Well, you're going to have a big audience and you're going to change that up over time. So let's say you did a video. Well, you can retarget those video viewers. The thing is, if you are staying top of mind, you never know when the conversion might happen. So it's important to be consistent about your marketing. What happened with my launch is I do things all the time at a low level, but then I bring it up for something. And this wasn't a full-blown launch. It wasn't a lot of money towards it. But bottom line is we made triple the money. But now what's happening is I've still been getting people reaching out to me, and I just landed another client the end of last week due to the launch. I mean, and this client they came because they did go to my webinar and they watched the webinar, but they didn't purchase Social Video ROI. They actually purchased something different. So the bottom line is, you always want to stay top of mind, and you always want to be consistently reaching these different audiences that are engaging with you. And it's very important to be paying attention to that, because otherwise they might not buy on the first time, and then they're going to forget about you. So it's very important. You may see me, you may watch this video, and then you'll maybe see me in an ad because I will retarget the video viewers. I'm going to be straight up with you. This is methods that I use for my business, but I use it with helping others. Or you may be a fan of my page. So then you're going to maybe see when I'm marketing other products. I'm always bringing it back to the people that are more likely to buy from you, which are the people that know, like, and trust you. And if you've built rapport through a video, or they've been to your website, or they're on your email list, those are the people that are most likely to buy from you. And all these methods are done using typically Facebook advertising. You can do it with Instagram too, because Instagram is Facebook advertising. And then you can do it organically, but it doesn't work quite as well. You really need to be putting some money behind it nowadays with Facebook. And YouTube marketing is great too. So we just talked about hitting that teen audience, and doing those in-stream video ads are awesome on YouTube, and they are very cost effective too, similar to the Facebook world. So that's my lesson for the day. I really wanted to point out to you that I want you to stay consistent, and you really need to be figuring out how to use Facebook ads for your business so that you can take it to the next level. If you're in the Twin Cities area, I will actually be teaching Facebook ads on the last Wednesday of the month for free to a meetup group. So if you are in the Twin Cities, you could definitely join me there too. So lastly, join us tomorrow for the engagement live. We're going to be talking all about engagement, and I want you to make sure that you are engaging with your audience. So join me live if you can. That's tomorrow morning, same time. And all you could do is you could go find it and get the reminder at businessgrowthtime.xyz. Ask to join the group if you haven't already, and then you can join us live. That is also on our podcast, and our podcast is businessgrowthtime.com. You can find that podcast there too. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you next week. Have a good one.